Hello MMA fans, this is MMA Daily with your daily news and updates. Here are today's top stories. Starting off, Alexander Volkanovski calls to face Dustin Poirier at lightweight division. Next, Stipe Miocic says he's not holding up heavyweight division for Jon Jones bout, sympathizes with Tom Aspinall. Lastly, Alex Pereira offers to fight at UFC 305 in stunning August return after huge win at UFC 303. Former UFC featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski wants a fight with Dustin Poirier. Volkanovski hasn't competed since his title defense against Ilia Topuria in February. That fight saw Alexander Volkanovski's historic featherweight reign come to an end in stunning fashion. Topuria ended the Volkanovski's title reign with a brutal second-round stoppage victory. In the months since then, Alexander Volkanovski has called for a rematch with Topuria. However, Topuria has instead shown interest in a potential bout with Max Holloway. In the event that Alexander Volkanovski can't fight for featherweight gold, he wants a lightweight fight instead. Speaking to the media, Volkanovski discussed his future. There, Volkanovski called for fights with former lightweight title holders Charles Oliveira and Dustin Poirier. Here is what he said. I want an exciting fight like a Charles Oliveira, and I did call out Dustin Poirier. He's a great dude and we get along. I think he's a good man, and obviously it's a big fun fight. There's history there with mutual opponents we've fought. He used to fight at featherweight and stuff like that. He's a big name, and a fun fight that would be. So, that's exciting. The UFC knows that my next featherweight fight will be for a title, and I know that. At lightweight, we can have a bit of fun, something exciting, a big fight that excites me. What do you think? Who should Alexander Volkanovski fight next? Do you think he could beat Dustin Poirier? Share your opinion in the comments below. Stipe Miocic wants what he wants, and that's all that matters to him. A fight between Stipe and Jon Jones has been talked about ever since it first got booked and subsequently fell apart last October after Jones suffered a torn pectoral muscle just weeks before they were set to headline UFC 295 at Madison Square Garden in New York. To some, Jones versus Miocic pits two legends against each other in a dream matchup. To Aspinall, it's a nightmare. That's because, as the current UFC interim heavyweight champion, Aspinall should be next to unify with Jones, except for the fact that both Jones and Miocic are dead set on fighting only each other, which UFC CEO Dana White is on board with. While Miocic might feel some empathy for Aspinall, who instead will defend his interim belt later this month against Curtis Blades, the truth of the matter is that he doesn't really care. Talking to the media here is what he said. The UFC can do what they want. It is what it is. There's only one guy I want to fight, and it's Jon Jones. But at the same time, the UFC can pick who they want. I'm not holding up any division like everyone says. I don't care. Do what you want and stop crying. I'm not saying Aspinall is crying. I'm just saying like fans and stuff like that. Everyone thinks he's gonna beat my ass. I don't like being told that. I like shutting people up. He's beatable. I know he is. Anyone is beatable, and I will be the first to do this. Off the back of his blistering knockout win over Yuri Prochazka at UFC 303, undisputed light heavyweight champion Alex Pereira has already staked his claim for a fight in just 2 months' time at UFC 305 in Perth, Australia. Pereira immediately went to train and spar right after his UFC 303 victory. His coach confirmed in a recent interview that Pereira wants to fight at UFC 305. Here's exactly what he said. Alex Pereira is definitely fighting in the second semester of 2024, 100%. The next few months, they're going to come up with something. This guy's crazy. Maybe that's why he trained 2 days after UFC 303. He said, listen, this is my second sparring for my camp for Perth. I want to fight on that card. I said, no, pump the brakes a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised if Alex Pereira fights at UFC 305. He's crazy, bro. Thank you for tuning in to MMA Daily. We hope you enjoyed today's coverage of the world of mixed martial arts. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notifications for our latest videos. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below and let us know what you'd like to hear about in our upcoming videos. See you tomorrow with more MMA news. Until then, stay safe and keep following MMA Daily for your daily dose of fighting excitement.